the stars, wild ones. It's Bernadette. I'm here with your Gemini tarot reading for March 2021. Woo, honey. Okay, so here it is. Not so fast. It's time to go deeper. And what this is going to tip you off into for this month. Oh, Gemini, I just love you. You know, your motto is I think. And gosh knows your zodiac sign is just known for being swift and quick-witted and diplomatic and amazing communicators, as long as you're communicating at a higher level. And you love to dabble in like you could talk about anything all day long, 24/7, 365, right? So you love to dabble in any interest or issue, but just long enough to satisfy your curiosity about it, and then you're just like, I'm out. Ooh, shiny, use shiny. And it's not that you're distracted. You just really are the most amazing brain to watch, because it's just like this giant sponge. I want to absorb, I want to absorb, I want to absorb, I want to think, I want to think, I want to think. However, this month, Scorpion, because your card is Scorpion and Nine of Wands, you are being called to go deeper. And you might even have to actually slow down, take some time, and gasp. Come out of your safe zone of the intellect and sit in your feelings. I know. You're like, no, that's it. This has got to be the wrong tarot card reading for this Gemini. I know, but look, here's the thing. I know you don't prefer to do this because emotions are so illogical and just really not fun sometimes. And you may often wonder, like, what's the point? What's the point of paying attention to them at all? It's not logical. I don't like it. I don't like the way it feels. But Scorpion, which has come in your tarot reading for this month, is an ally that can really, really help you go deeper and be confident and comfortable doing so. So take the deep dive this month, because you really do love puzzles, right? And below the surface is the only place that you're going to find the missing pieces to your puzzle. And you know how, like, when you want something or someone and you finally get them, or you get that thing, a house, an accomplishment, a promotion, a job, whatever it is, but there just is like that one little chunk missing from inside somewhere. Please consider, just do it, okay? Just sit with your emotions, because if you don't and you move on, whatever this is that you move on to that quickly without taking that deeper dive, you're always going to be missing a little bit of a chunk out of that, and that's not going to feel so very comfortable. Okay, so go into the shadows, go into the recesses, the hidden places, places that are hidden from the light, and scope out the secrets. Listen to what people tell you, but also to what they don't say. Your spidey senses are going to be on an all-time high, because you've got Scorpion, which of course is part of Scorpio. When you're talking about spirit, totem, and power animal meanings, it's very tied to that, and Scorpio is the most psychic sign of the zodiac. So, but also examine your own secrets. What have you been hiding from yourself? And what are you afraid to face head on? Scorpion is not afraid of anything. They're just not. They're tough little guys and girls. Oh yes, they're double Dutch tough, right? So Scorpion can also help you bring your focus to a laser fine point, and you're going to need this focus more than ever this month. This is not the month for you to be going, oh shiny, oh shiny, oh shiny. Stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. Now, at the beginning of March 2021, your ruling planet, Mercury, is hovering close to lucky Jupiter in the sign of Aquarius, and Jupiter can prompt you to think big, which you love, because again, your mantra is I think, and the more philosophically and diplomatically that you can, kind of wrap your head around things. I don't even know that your head is going to wrap. It just feels like all those things that you're interested in, the big thinking that you're going to do is just going to expand. So this is a great month for you, Gemini. If you've got big plans and dreams, this is going to be the month for you to jump on it. Okay. That said, it is it's an exciting time, and the changeable sign of Aquarius. This placement can keep your intellectual and imaginative traits kind of in a comfort zone, but you're gonna wanna break out of that comfort zone in a really big way, because Scorpion reminds you, just as you may want to blast off to new heights and enjoy the creative and intellectual breakthroughs happening all around you, you're going to harness the energy so that you can ride it all the way out, but not trap it. There's a difference. When you trap something, you put boundaries around it. You don't let it stay wild. And when you want to harness something, you let it go wild and you just hang on for the ride. Hang on for the ride with all your might. But if you hang on for that ride, you're gonna be able to ride that energy all the way to something really, really big. So make sure you write in the comments what that is. I love to read stories like that, and it helps everybody else too. It inspires them. So help some zodiac signs, brothers and sisters out, right? Okay. You know, yeah, okay, you're the sign of communication, and you sometimes deliver, communication that's shocking to others. But knowing how to make your point laser focused now is going to help you get the job done with diplomacy and tact. So just think about what you say before it comes out of your mouth this month, or it could sting others, and that's not going to help you at all. Then you're going to be trying to trap a completely different kind of energy. So by the 4th of March 2021, Mercury and Jupiter are at an exact conjunction in a favorable aspect to the North Node in Gemini. So this tarot reading for you today is really, really letting you know that this is a powerful time coming to you, that you can unleash the new ideas and broaden your perspective on things. Lucky connections can lead you to a promotion in your work or business, and you may be elevated to a new status because of your brilliant, brilliant ideas as well. So, on this date, when Mars also enters the sign of Gemini, it makes it easier for you to want to go from idea to action right now. But Scorpion's lesson for the now is just to slow down a bit, harness but not trap. And your ideas may be emboldened and energized, but being impulsive, right? That whole yak, oh shiny, yak, oh shiny. That is very fragmented energy. That's it. Thank you, Spirit. That's the word I'm looking for. No fragmented energy this month. Keep that energy put all the pieces of the puzzle together. If you take one piece out of the middle of a puzzle, then it looks fragmented. No fragmentation this month. Say it with me, a mantra. No fragmentation for Geminis. No fragmentation for Geminis. All right. From the 17th onward, Mercury is going to be passing through the sign of Pisces, and that's coming into direct conjunction with Pisces ruler, Neptune, closer to the end of the month. And woo! Have you ever, all of a sudden you get hit with this tidal wave of ideas and you can't write them down fast enough or type them into your computer fast enough? Eat your Wheaties, get your kombucha and whatever caffeine you allow yourself to have, and strap on for the ride, because ideas and creativity and inventions. $1 says, I don't have $1 on my desk, but I have $1. $1 says sometime during the month of March 2021, someone is going to comment on all the zodiac signs, but in particular, probably you, Gemini, about an invention that they're making, because I just heard the word invention like the angels were singing. So, when you go to step into that energy, that whole energy of Mercury passing through the sign of Pisces into the direct conjunction, that can lead to fogginess, confusion, and illusions. And when your planetary ruler Pisces, when your planetary ruler transits Pisces, you might become convinced that every idea you have is brilliant and a sign related to your destiny. It's not. Every person you talk to may feel like a soulmate. Every, make more money or get rich quick scheme, it will turn out to be a scheme. And it might even seem that you're feeling these things as calling, like, I just feel called to be with this person. I feel called to be in this job. I feel called to make this investment or do this. And that's the deeper dive you're gonna want to take, Gemini, is it's gonna serve you in great stead to really sit with your feelings and check your psychic eye, check your third eye, check your crown chakra, check your gut, check your solar plexus chakra, and be very, very sure that you are not, that you really are getting a message from the divine, and it really is a calling before you go off half-cocked and then you end up even more fragmented than you were before. Now, on some level, we could say this is all true, that everything you get is a message from the divine. And yes, that's true, but you are the divine. So when we want something or we get excited about something, we can send ourselves messages that just seem like the thing or the one, because again, we are divine. In many ways, we're sending ourselves our own message. And so you've got to be really be willing to be very honest with yourself about, you know, what's really coming from me and what's coming from the rest of the divine energy out there. It really is an important time to practice discretion and delve into those realms of fantasy and creativity, imagination and spirituality, but don't lose your ability to discern and organize the priorities, the real priorities. On the 30th, in addition to Mercury conjunct with Neptune in Pisces, Mars is also going to be in conjunct with the lunar node in Gemini, and that's when you really may feel a strong compulsion to follow a new creative and unusual path, and some aspects of your intuition are in fact engaged now, meaning you very well could, if you'll open yourself up to it, get even more psychic downloads than you have in a long time. But again, all that glitters is not gold. And again, shiny, shiny, shiny. Things can be very shiny, but make sure that that shiny isn't going to tarnish once it's been, you know, had a little bit of moisture put on it, or it just oxidizes like overnight. And I keep hearing the word cheap. If it's too cheap, it's too good to be true. And it really is. That won't be worth your investment, no matter what it is. If it's a relationship or a job or a new car, a pet or whatever, if it's too shiny and it strikes you as, that might be a little too good to be true, Scorpion is helping you to keep your focus and not get swept away by that fantasy now. All right, I hope that was helpful. Oh, Gemini, I just love you. I hope this tarot card reading just gives you the foundation, because it's going to create such great things for you if you'll stick to that foundation and call on Scorpion as your spirit totem and power animal. And also, maybe take some time and really do some, if you're not familiar with the Nine of Wands or the Rider-Waite Tarot, maybe look it up online or grab a book or something and really start to get familiar with that card. It's powerful and it's going to help you out a lot. So I hope you pick up your copy of the Arcanimal Tarot and Oracle deck, and do good for animals. And as always, stay wild and keep reaching for the stars.